On 20 January 2022, Chazelle Peters' worst nightmare came true. Two of her children, 7-year-old Wade Trollip and his older brother, 9-year-old Nesri Trollip, tragically lost their lives at a nearby mine dump when they went for a swim.
My younger boy, which is Wyatt, he was with me at home. My second eldest, Nesri, came back from school. And then we were just chatting around. Then his other two friends came and we just had some fun. Finally he left because we were making a noise, so I said they must go out and go play. Round about past 4, one of the boys that was with him, his cousin came and told me that White and Nesri said they're going to go to the mining camp. And then I said, no, they won't go there because they're not supposed to go there. Then about past 7 it was dark already and I was wondering where they went to the father and just stays in our street as well, and he said no, they're not there. And then immediately he started looking for them and couldn't find them anywhere. And then eventually the other boy was with, he said no, the mining down. That's not the next morning, the Friday. And then as one of the tenants here where I'm staying, he asked the security guy, "Can you see two boys?" And he said, "Yes, come and show you where." It was on top of the mining dam. When we went there, and then when we saw the clothes, so you go up and then down again. And then we saw the clothes that they had on, and then we went there. Couldn't find anything, obviously, because I think it sand is what that clay said. So, yeah, as I could see, there was four pairs of footsteps there. I think my heart sank when I actually just wanted to see if they passed, you see. But it was more tragic when I didn't see them, knowing that it must have been not so nice, cool death, because they were in the sand and, it closes. It's clay sand, so it closes. And then that was a bit not so nice for me, because it must have been very difficult to die like that, you see. I don't know what led them to go that side, but Nesri was quite very responsible. Wyatt, you would say no, he would no, and he was very gullible, you see. And okay, for his age also, it was understandable. But Nesri was quite responsible, so he would drag him in. Oh, Mommy said he mustn't come in, and Mommy said he must come. He would cry, he would first, somebody would hold on to his t-shirt or hand or whatever, and they would come in.
This tragic incident has raised a number of concerns faced by the Reiger Park community. They believe that should these challenges be addressed adequately, tragedies such as the death of little children doing something as innocent as playing near their homes will be prevented.
The wall needs to be erected ASAP. Okay, in every area, there is space for park. For a parking thing. So they need to have slides put up here in the flats as well. If you go on the other side, the grass is so long. We might be just people that have been forgotten by government. What is the only option they have? The only option is to take the risk of going and adventure this place. They go and adventure what is actually happening there. And many times they don't come back. I just believe that council has to take full responsibility. The mine has to take full responsibility of the health of the people on the side. At the end of the day, we need people to come out. We need the premier actually to come out and see in what condition we live here. It's about time that they start doing what they have to do, because every year it's the same thing. Promises that has never been fulfilled.
Once the election is over, then it's forgotten. Until the next election or the next race, I would say. And it's so sad, because we cannot do that to communities. Currently, we're looking at the illegal connections, where there's schools. There's young ones, as young as 6 years. You send your child to school, and your child, by accident, steps on that illegal connections. What then? just another case again, just another life lost. I would really plead to the necessary authorities then to step up their game in terms of safety and security. I feel there's people that gets paid for services that they don't render. For instance, the maintenance of these of a drainage system, for one, it's just not maintained. So my plea would be then, the necessary people need to come out and look at all these things where they can really help us as a community. Even though I'm a councillor, my hands are still tied, because how am I gonna get things changed in a month's time that's been happening over 27 years? There's no miracle that I can make as the councillor. So I'm also pleading to the necessary people to come and help us, because we need that. We are stretching out for help at this situation with these children, but also for the future, because of the mine that's been, not the mine, the construction company that's been working there ever since. I don't know how many years it is now that they've been busy with this contract. I think it was negligence on their side. I do want to sit with them, and I do want to discuss safety and security with them. So if they are listening, I would love them to contact me, because we need to do something. The community actually wanted to take it on to themselves. They were talking about erecting a wall. But who's going to cover their expenses? It is the responsibility of the mine and the construction company to come on board and say, we will provide the necessary materials. Reiger Park isn't a bad place at all. Reiger Park is one of the, I would say, richest in terms of education. We've got the best schools, we've got the best teachers, Reiger Park is rich. Maybe not in terms of finances, but you know what? Reiger Park has delivered doctors. Reiger Park has delivered the best, and if I say the best, I can say Judge Nafsa comes from Reiger Park. I can tell you that we've got gynecologists. Dr. Billy Jacobs is from Reiger Park. We've got nurses out of Reiger Park. We've got teachers. We've got principals of note that can run schools. You know, there's much more to Reiger Park, and I know Reiger Park is going to deliver the best of the best, should we just be guided in the right way.
Eyewitness News reached out to the owners of the mine. They have not yet responded. As for Chazelle, life without her boys must go on.
And I was fighting him, you talk a lot. And then my younger son would say, but mommy, you also talk a lot. And then he would say, no. And I said, no, not like him. Then he would say, he's just like him. It's his mother's child. He would say, yeah, I have to, because I'm the baby. I'm making peace with it. It's now the first week after the funeral, so I personally feel it's gonna be like when you lose a mother. The pain doesn't go away. You just get used to living with it. You see, it doesn't get lighter also. Just get used to living with it. They must just think how I must feel. So they must just come here, do whatever's supposed to be done. Just come to me, come talk to me. Just give us an apology.